The history of cinnamon goes back thousands of years. There are records dating back to 2000 BC of the ancient Egyptians using it during the embalming process. Medieval doctors used cinnamon in medicines to treat coughing and sore throats. Cinnamon was particularly desirable as it could be used as a preservative for meats during the winter. And there is an ancient legend that the Roman Emperor Nero was forced to burn a substantial portion of his cinnamon stock due to his role in his wife's death. While its origin was kept a mystery by the traders to their source, today it is well known that cinnamon came from the island of Sri Lanka, located at the tip of India. The Arabs transported cinnamon to the Middle East, and it was extremely expensive and was seen as a status symbol during the Middle Ages. Europeans understood that cinnamon came up the Red Sea to the trading ports of Egypt, but little was known where it really came from. Traders and merchants even convinced people that cinnamon was carried by giant cinnamon birds, that collected the cinnamon sticks from some mythical land where cinnamon trees grew. Then sometime around the year 1270, people discovered that cinnamon came from Sri Lanka. There are records of Indonesian rafts transporting cinnamon from the Moluccas Islands to East Africa. Once in East Africa, it was traded all the way to Egypt. Spice trade was largely controlled by the Venetians, who were in control of the distribution of the cinnamon from Alexandria to the rest of Europe. This monopoly resulted in Europeans searching for other trade routes to Asia. As the popularity and the demand of cinnamon grew, the Europeans were determined to find the elusive source of cinnamon. During his explorations of the New World, Christopher Columbus sent a letter to Queen Isabella that he had in fact found the source of cinnamon. However, after samples arrived back home, it was understood that his spice was not cinnamon. Then, in 1518, the Portuguese discovered cinnamon in Sri Lanka, or Ceylon, as it was known. They quickly gained control of the island where they would go on to control the cinnamon production for the next 100 years. The Dutch then arrived in 1638, eventually ousting the Portuguese in 1650, to control the cinnamon industry until 1784, where the British took over. However, by around 1800, cinnamon was no longer the rare and expensive spice it once had been. Cinnamon production began to pop up in several parts of the world. Cinnamon is widely used today in every corner of the world. Not only does it smell delicious, but it is also very good for your health. Here are some of the many benefits of making cinnamon part of your daily diet. Cinnamon is loaded with powerful antioxidants, such as polyphenol. Cinnamon has anti-inflammatory properties. Cinnamon has been linked to a reduced risk of heart disease. Cinnamon improves sensitivity to the hormone insulin. Cinnamon lowers blood sugar levels. Cinnamon may protect against cancer. And it helps fight bacterial and fungal infections. Lastly, 75% of the production of cinnamon is done in Indonesia, China, and Vietnam. Together with Sri Lanka, these four countries make up 99% of the global cinnamon production. Thank you for watching Crafty Knowledge. We hope you found this video interesting and informative. Please consider subscribing to see more insightful, educational videos. Have a great day.